Hey everybody, this is Larry. This is me doing the virtual contest, weekly contest 450A on Leetcode. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, drop me on Discord, let me know what you think about this contest. Yeah, I am ready, I think. Still, yeah, we'll see how it goes. Not really having any opinion one way or the other. So, whatever that means. So yeah, let's just go. Five. Yeah, hope everyone's having doing well. Oh yeah, this is a live recording, so if you're looking for explanation and description, check out the description or just YouTube it, Google it, whatever. Anyway, let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go, go. I always have to change the layout. Okay, we have a medium Q1. Let's go. We have a string, lowercase, and some characters. Build a string. Duplicates the current result and appends it to itself to reverse the current result. Okay. We have only 20 characters, so that's the only thing that matters, which is, yeah. Is it case? Yeah, whatever. I forget the syntax. Current.prop. Oh. BA, empty string, YOLO go. Okay. Oh, the other ones. Not bad for medium. That was kind of easy, but you know, what recording? Okay. Given graph, any number of k connected components. The cost is find the maximum weight on that component. Minimum possible value of. Okay, so just binary search. Right? Yeah, okay, fine. It's very awkward, but it's just binary search and Cusco, I guess. Okay, then yeah, pretty straightforward things. K components, okay, yeah. There are ways you can do it, but let's do it the dumb way. And I'm not ready for this. It's maybe I should have done a warm up. This is just right. Okay, so then now we go you read W and edits. If you find you, nope. With weight is less than or equal to target. And components. Okay. That's it. Okay. And then now we can. What is pot? At most k components. So that's it's true if this is that. Left is equal to 0, right is equal to. Technically, you could have binary search on the edges, but whatever, it's fine. It's like 10 to the 5th, 10 to the 6th. I mean, if it times out, I blame it on Leetcode. Should be fast enough. But if Leetcode doesn't want it to be, I guess it doesn't have to be. Okay, if it's good, then we want to try something smaller. Four, 5, right? Hopefully I didn't misread it. Okay, didn't misread it. It was very easy to misread. Well, I just kind of probably rushed that one a little bit. I didn't really, took 3 minutes. This still takes time to update. I don't know how long, but 3 minutes on that one. Okay. Now we have 2 hearts. Well, I always look at the leaderboard, but it's for pure cheating. I always forget. Okay, so this is Q1, I think, but except for with an integer K, K string of the final. Okay, because this can be really big. K can be pretty big, and I guess it can also be pretty big. Okay. How do I want to think about it? I mean, it's just keeping track, right? But it is awkward. Just a pen. I mean, it's just the algorithm is simple. Is it easy? No. The algorithm is simple, but the implementation is a mess for models like me. How is there a period? Oh, it's out of bounds. Okay. Okay, I mean, there's at most 10 to the 5th, so that means that there's only at most 10 to the 5th unique thing. So maybe it's not just tracking. Maybe we just need a better data structure, like a tree type thing. Because we only duplicate, but it's duplicate, and then we. All right. How would I think about this? Okay, if C is equal to the I don't know how to reverse this. Let me think about it. Also, this seems like a problem where Q4 is easier only because it's a graph thing, and this is maybe the idea isn't that easy. Maybe there's a trickier way. Because the removal, if it wasn't for removal, I think this is pretty straightforward. The removal actually messes me up. Maybe not. Maybe not only that, rather. Okay, so let's say there is no duplicate. Then is this easy? Maybe. Right, because it's just remove and add, remove and reverse. So then duplicate. And we only duplicate 10 to the 5th times, which is, well, only duplicate 10 to the 5th time. Well, we can remove stuff. How do I write this? Feels way tree, but I'm trying to think of the clean way of doing it, or even just a way of doing it. Remove and then add, and remove and then add, which is very funky. Because you can remove a lot, but is it the way is tree the way of doing it, or is it just maybe it is just tracking? Okay, if we ignore reverse, the reverse is weird. no idea how to do this. How do I? Cave character. Oh, that's nice. I don't really have any good ideas. I'm trying to think whether there's a way to do it such that the length of the processing will not. So, what is that? So there's only 30 duplicates. So maybe we can do something funky with that. Because there are not that many changes. The only thing that's weird is the doubling. So I guess it is just probably keeping track of indexes. But how? I mean, there should be only 10 to the 5th, right? So, okay, let's see. Let's think. Okay. What does duplicating mean? Can I think about it in terms of frequency tables? Well, index lookup. What does reverse? I don't think that changes anything. You just duplicate. This is tricky. I'm gonna come back to this maybe. Well, actually, looking at the way few accepts, maybe this is easier. Even if there are a lot of people cheating, that means that people find this one more doable. But how? I don't really even see an easy way to do it. I mean, maybe it is just tracking. How do I do it? What am I tracking? So, okay. What if I do something crazy? If the C is lower, then, you know, you just keep going. Or something like that. It's not quite right, but it's fine. This notation. But then what does that mean? Okay. I guess we have to do it, and then else if C is equal to then current.pop, right? But then how do we do? I guess we don't need continue, but I just keep on doing it a bit. Can I do it with a doubly linked list? What does that mean? Can I do it with linked list? Then you can just do modify. I mean, well, it's not linked list. Then it'll just become like a edit, like a tree of sorts. If I keep on doing it that way. But still, you gotta. And each node can represent multiple indexes. But how does that help? 3,000 people, 30% of people solve this? Are people so good? And I'm just bad? And maybe. Does this help? Or is it just a not overfloating? Because the problem is this is so hard. Because you remove and then, or reverse and then duplicate, makes it like crazy. Hmm. I mean, this is going to be less than 60. I mean, it's not a lot less than that, but 50. Is there a data structure I just don't know about? A lot of people solved it. Or maybe it's just searchable. Maybe this is a known problem, but I don't even have any idea on how to structure this. That's the crazy part. Maybe I have to come back for it. Alright, how long have I taken? Okay, so I took about 20 minutes so far. I'm going to skip ahead. I mean, I don't even have any ideas. I still have a problem to do, so it is what it is. Okay. Even though this is supposed to be harder. Okay. Okay, you have a graph. A label, okay. You know, most ones. Okay, well, n is equal to 14. So, and we want, is this a general graph? I guess so. Okay, n is 14. I mean, this is like a Helm cycle thing, right? With like a variation IM cycle. We can try all. Let me try all of them. Or is it bitmass DP? How would you structure this bitmass DP? Is it meet in the middle? It's only 14, so that means that there are only 14 labels. Is this more? Is this? I'm trying to think whether this is more doable than Q3. I mean, right now they only show linked lists for some reason. I guess that reason is, I don't know. But I mean, it seems like it's going to be some bitmask DP. Is it bitmask DP or just bitmask? Bitmask no DP? But bitmask no DP is still 14 factorial though. How would you... I see. You meet in the middle to get the palindrome. Okay, I get it. Okay. So you just take 2 nodes at a time. Because you... Okay, I see. Okay. I mean, this sounds crazy, but maybe it should work. Okay, fine. Okay. Okay. I mean, at least it's more... At least I have an idea. I don't know if it's fast enough, but at least it's an idea. Yeah, naming is hard. No, I don't care about that. Yeah. I do have to pause it though. Okay, and now edges. Okay, maybe it's fine. I'm trying to think. I mean, it's got to be good, but no, it's not index. It's just mask, right? Okay. Let's go this bitmask used. Yeah, okay. And I want max, so it's gonna be so then what is the best way to do it? I mean, we still don't want to write it too crazily. Okay, let's just say this is always going to be 1 if if use is equal to or return, well, we just return 0. Okay, then now I just change it to use. I feel like I'm used to using this, and that's. And then it's not just this though, is it? We still need to if we're starting at the net ends, we need 2 nodes. So that's going to be, let's just say, something like that. And now the best is actually maximum, so negative infinity. If s in the okay, so we are in the middle. Otherwise, this is just so yucky. But okay, what's it? 14 times. Okay, I mean 2 to the 14 times 14 square times an additional thing. But we could pre-process this actually, right? Yeah, we should pre-process this. The way that I pre-process it doesn't make sense. I think initially I did, but what I want is maybe after this. What I want is oh, and in this case, this is actually we have to return because otherwise you can visit the node more than once, I think, right? Something like that. So okay, return. This is very awkward. Let's add a comment. Okay. Otherwise, we want to. How do we pre-process? How would you write it without pre-processing? That's how you want to write it, right? Yeah. Okay. I mean, okay, fine. If it would be helpful if you spelled it correctly, but okay. Then now, I guess then it's very annoying. Okay. If they're the same, then we want to just match other friends who are the same, right? Oops. 14 to the 4th is fine. Stop optimizing it. Okay. Then or zero, yeah, zero index. Use I for. Why am I using different? Okay. Then now we want to say combine edges. Something like this, maybe. Has to be that specific though, and we want it, or the order matters. As long as the label is the same, is fine. So it should have the same element. I hope this is roughly right. Okay. So that means that by thing it should be right. So then now we just go UV used, update used. Update used, Larry. Okay, I know. Update. Don't forget. +2. Yep. Okay. Update. What am I updating? Oh, used. So this is only if used and wait. No. Stop being dumb. Okay. I think that's it. Now we just brute force. I guess we can do this. I guess this is +1. Because then this implies 2 edges already. Oh, it only implies 2 edges if they're equal, right? So otherwise this is equal to just 1. I was gonna write it, whatever. Well, it's only 1 if n is at least 1. Okay. I feel like I get bitten by that from random things. Okay. 515, that's really not right. Considering we only have 4 letters, that's definitely not right. Okay. That's fine. Especially we have 3 letters. How does that work? Okay, fine. Zero to 5. Okay, so we want 0 and 2 to start and we have 5. Why? Oh, because this +2 is for the current character. So okay, so I'm wrong. That's fine, actually. If it is consistent, then it's fine. No, this is weird. What are you doing? Hang on. Okay, so this no, this should be the one with the +2. It doesn't make sense otherwise. Besides that, I just kind of put the +2 in the inside by accident. Okay, no. With the wrong parens? No, what? No, this is 2 plus that, so use. Huh? No, something is wow. I don't want to. Zero, 2, 5, 1 and 0 and 2, that returns 3. Why? Why would you return 3? Where are you going? Yeah, I was just trying to avoid doing this, but I guess I have to. Let's maybe I could just print that. We go to 1, 1. Oh. And then it returns 1. I guess this plus 2 doesn't really make sense, actually. No, okay. No, I mean... I think I'm inconsistent in how I'm defining it. Which is kind of sad because we're very close. But... okay, fine. It's 2 for the current one, but that doesn't make sense. So then... what am I doing? Why am I so bad at this? Okay, you start, you have 2. Okay, that's good. You go to the next one. We want to move. If they're the same, we got 1. Otherwise, then now you do this. That's 2. Okay, I think this is right. It is very awkwardly written. 3, 1, 3. Am I confident? Not after that, but we can YOLO, right? We can also just test a big case because it should be easy to test a big case, right? Is it? Should be easy. Is it actually? I don't know. Should be the worst case. Okay, it's good that this is not good. Kind of. Why? Oh. Did I change something? Why didn't I? Huh. Was this always just wrong? Maybe it always did. I don't know how I didn't update that. It's a good thing we test though, because that would be a very dumb mistake. Time's out though. Or it's not running fast enough. Why? Because there are a lot of edges. I don't want to do like some termination logic though. Did I do this right? I think I did this right. I just do one example. Okay, I thought I was close, but maybe not. With the timing, can I make an optimization? How long did it take? Yeah, how come this UI is so bad sometimes? Did it just not? Oh, it tells me to. It's like a button too. Okay, there we go. 7 seconds for the max case. We need to do better than that. Um, you did something like this, but I always forget. Oh, well, yeah, I forgot to take this out. Otherwise, it's going to take forever with the test. Okay, so I always forget what the syntax is. That's why I do want it, which is kind of embarrassing. Okay, 5 has 2. Okay, so then that means that max is going to be. Let's just say, what is it? N? But that's such a hack, right? Because I guess it just makes a lot of the subtrees not possible, or whatever. Makes it really fast though. Am I YOLO enough? I guess so. What else am I? Ooh, what did I do? Oh no, I think I hit a shortcut for the next problem by accident. Okay. Alright. How do I reset test cases? 1. Okay, fast enough maybe, but still not great. Am I confident? Not at all. Especially, I mean, I'm already not confident in normal things, but given Leetcode, even less confident. Okay, wrong answers. Surprising. Definitely surprising. Huh? Well, alright, what is going on? Alright, well, let's use this. 1. I mean, just move forward. How can it be? I mean, probably because I've done something funky, but okay. So which one is the 2? 2 is the L. So 0, 2. Okay, so this never triggers because S. Oh, I see. Because S index is connected to E index. So and then we don't mid in the middle correctly. So then the other mid in the middle is if I don't know. They don't have to though. They just can. Okay, well, and they do something really funky. Why? Where do they connect? Oh, because this is 2. Okay, this just means that S could be 0 and not negative infinity because they can connect. Is that correct enough? I don't know, YOLO, submit. Oh, I thought it would time out, honestly. I mean, I think it's because I added this cheating branch thing, which is fine, maybe. I don't know. Don't have time to debate it, but wow, a lot of people got it. I thought only. I don't know. Alright, I still don't know how to do this one. We have 45 minutes. I guess for each index we could look at the parent. Can I think about it in terms of a tree, an implicit tree? What happens when you double? I need to draw it out. I try to. Sometimes I always forget that I can just draw it out. Sorry, friends. I'm using my drawing pad or my notepad. Okay, so let's say we have. Okay. I say we just duplicate a lot and then subtract and then duplicate again. And what happens? Can I track it that way? Let's just say we have 0. Okay, let's just say we have 0. We can track it by after every operation, maybe? Can I do it that way? Because we only need to keep one copy. Maybe. I don't know. That's not right. I'm still stuck on this tree idea. How much time am I? 41 minutes? Ugh. Why do we keep track of the length? Can we use that? And we can figure out. Can we figure out? I don't know. Okay, let's say we have length 1, 2, 3, and well, reverse. We have to do some reverse math, and then 2. Well, reverse is easy with the index, right? If we just have to keep track. Okay, let's say k is it k 0th index? No. Okay, so let's say we want the first index. 0, duplicate, okay. Still looking at 0. Still don't know how to handle the dupes. Can I work backwards? Okay, so we want the first character here. And the first character here, we move the last character. Okay. Then reverse. That means that now we go to the last character here. And then append B. Then it should be B then. And then we can even return probably. Well, we don't know what it is. Oh, now we do because we append B just by itself. Right, yeah, I mean, okay. Maybe that's a weird edge case. Let's see, k is equal to 3. Work backwards then, right? So 3 or 2 index, whatever. It's gonna be D is here, right? 2. Okay. We see a duplicate, so that means that well, duplicate doesn't matter because the duplicate is on that side, so we just go back to here, keeping track, so the same index. We move the last character, same index. Duplicate result. Then now this one is going to be the 0th index. Reverse. The duplicate result, yeah, okay, this is on the later half, so this is okay. On the 0th index now, 0th index, reverse result. So that means it's the last index. So you just have to keep track of the length on each one. Let's try again. Well, this is just out bounds. Okay. Okay, maybe I have this idea. I don't know if this is right. But I think we can, yeah. Okay. I mean, I guess this is what I was saying that we need to do, but I just couldn't figure out the length. I think the idea is maybe just keep track of the lengths. Yeah, okay. Let's see. What is it again? Okay, removes. So, okay, so if current is greater than 0, current. Okay, else if current is star, we duplicate it, so that's current times 2. And then else if C is equal to pound, we reverse it, which is no change. Else it's a pen, so that increment by 1, and then we just got a pen current. And then we can just now go backwards. How do we go backwards? So for C in something like that. Okay. Right. Maybe we could even zip it with L. Somewhere like that. Then C, L, and then we just manipulate K. Okay, fine. And then we want if K is greater or equal to L, then we just return dot. Is that right? Maybe. Well, hopefully. Okay, then now if C is pound, then I guess it by definition I wanted to check for odd evenness, but I guess it should always be even if it already the last thing was duplicate. Also, that's not the duplicate. Man, I am confused. I don't know why I look at it. Okay, let's keep back here. We move the last character. Okay, we move the last character. If K doesn't change, right? But if K is now do I have this right? I don't know if I'm off by one. I think that's the thing that I have to think about. We still have 34 minutes, so maybe it's okay. I don't know. Let's just pass for now. If C duplicate, then now if this is afterwards, so okay. This is after the change, L is after the change, so maybe we can, so this would already be checking what we want to check. Now it's duplicate, so then we want if K is greater than or equal to L divided by 2. It's slightly more expensive than multiplying by 2, but that's fine. Okay. Then we track, oh, not that's sort of 1, Larry. That would totally suck. Okay. And then if it's on the left side, doesn't matter. Okay, fine. And then we have, if it is reverse, then now this is something like K is equal to L minus K or something. -1 probably. And then it's a character, so we add a character at the end. K also doesn't change. Then how do you return? I mean, okay. If you add 1 to the end, of course the K doesn't change. This is a little bit awkward. Okay, I think this is what the magic is, but I think I missed this part. Okay, so here the length would be 3. K doesn't change. Okay, fine. But if K is equal to L minus 1, maybe? Or L plus 1? L minus 1? Maybe this way is wrong. Okay, let's just return. Okay, we need the index to that matches this length. Oh no, that's the C. I am dumb. Then we just return C. Maybe? And then we'll just sort of force for now. I think maybe this should be a period, but okay. Well, it's good that this is sort of only on the last one. Oh, that makes sense. Okay, so 0 of this, but wouldn't this already be okay? Let's print zip SL real quick. Just give me iterators. Okay, fine. That's what I was guessing. Okay, Z1, that's afterwards of 0, 0. So then now it's going to be pound. But this, but K is 0 and length is 0. So then why would it just not return period? Huh? L, okay, fine, K. And this, oh, K is negative. Oh, K is not 0 indexed. Or not 1 indexed. What? When they say K is very confusing. I always think it is 1 index. Okay, fine. Okay, I'm just being dumb. Okay. That's an easy fix. If right, AD period. Alright, well, that actually looks okay. I don't know that. I mean, it is okay for me to put that, but I feel like I want to get lucky. It may be wrong, but I want to get lucky. I have to remove some printing statements, don't we? Where's that a print? Okay, here. I don't know how confident I am. YOLO. Oh, huh. I can't believe it took a while. I don't think I guess you just have to keep track. I think I got stuck on. Yeah, this never happens. Second, I got stuck on trying to think. I was still thinking of some tree thing. Maybe I should have just. I don't know. I mean, I thought it would be harder to keep track, but I just didn't really think about keeping track of the length as we go. I think that was the hard part. Once I did that, I guess it was okay. Really struggled with that one though. But alright, let's do a quick retro. I mean, 1 and 2, I think it was pretty straightforward. I'm not going to talk about 1, nothing to talk about 2, very standard problems. Q3, obviously, I took a long time here. I don't know, maybe I psyched myself out a little bit. I thought there would be some higher data structure that I was thinking of. Because the way that I thought about it is that everything has, like, every time you duplicate, like, you want to represent it as a tree or something. But really, it is just journey through the indexing. I thought that it'll be more complicated, to be honest. I thought that there's some weird interaction with if you reverse and then duplicate and what happens to that index, but I guess it didn't really pan out. And I just didn't think about tracking the length, honestly, until way too long. But I don't know. I feel about it. And then Q4 I kind of knew for a while. I don't think that was that tricky. I mean, I don't know. It took me. I had a lot of decision paralysis, and in the end, I was kind of right to be hesitant about it, just because I got the wrong answer off. An edge case I really should have thought about, but it still took so long. What was the running time here? Oh, 3.5 seconds, not that bad. But I feel like I had to use this optimization, even though I really should. I do wonder what would that look like. Would that have been accepted without the optimization? I feel like there are some like weird things about it. Oh, I guess it still ran without it. 12 seconds is pretty slow though. But actually, it's surprising that they accept, or because we tested it and it took 7 seconds, right? We have the edge case here. So if they just do like 2 edge cases or 3 of these edge or similar edge cases, we would have timed out, which is really unpredictable. But right away, you know, I didn't think difficulty-wise it was that tricky, assuming that it was close to intended. But I thought Q3 was trickier for me, honestly, just because I didn't really think about the lengths and stuff. Maybe I should have. I just didn't know how the reverse interaction was handling. And I think near the end, I was just like, well, you know, you have to do it because otherwise, you have to do it. Otherwise, you're just giving it away, right? So that's basically, I don't know. Yeah, I guess I just didn't trace this through. I think after I don't know. I think that is something to be said. I think. And I knew it was easy, in the sense that, you know, a lot of people got accepted. I think I just kind of was trying to visualize too much on my head, but and you saw me do this on the video, right? The live portion, you saw me like just going, okay, if we just actually trace it, then what would it look like? So yeah, 1 reverse changed nothing from here, so still 1. Well, technically it did change, but yeah. And B changed nothing. So yeah, I don't know. It's a very weird problem, maybe, or at least weird for me anyway. Yeah. That's all I have for this one. Let me know what you think. Thanks for watching. That's right, for this contest, that is. Thanks for watching. Stay good, stay healthy to good mental health. And you watch up to this far, thanks for watching again. I'll see y'all later and take care. Bye bye.